What is going on, guys? Joel here, coming to you with another video. Today I'm going to be cleaning all of the components to the engine. I brought all of them to the shop here where I work. We've got a chemical bath that I can put them in and just brush them off and everything with. So I'm going to go through and do all that. I'm currently still waiting to hear back from the machine shop on the head. They did call me and tell me that there was some fire rings on the head, so they're going to mill it down. I believe he said about 3 thou. Sounds like there was some detonation that was getting past that head gasket, so we just want to be sure on that, mill it down, get it all set. And then, like I had said before, we're going to end up dropping off the block and the crank when I end up going to pick up the head. So once I hear back from them on that and when it's done, I'll go drop those off, pick that up, and then I can get all of the components in, like the lifters, the springs, all of that, get all that in for the head, and then wait to hear back on that block, see if that's runnable the way it is or if it has to be milled out. But like I said, today we're going to be just cleaning parts, get that all taken care of while we're waiting, because one of the more tedious things on it. But it's one of those things you want to make sure to have a nice clean build when you put it all back together. You don't want anything to be old and crusty, so let's get started on it.
I'm
couple of the pulleys here do have some issues. I've got one pulley here that has quite the bend in it. Now I could bend that back, but I don't know if that'll cause any issue at all with structurally being sound or anything. And then I do have a pulley here that has a chip in it. Now, like I said, I just want to make sure that I hit every point, that I don't have any issues. If you have any experience with that and know whether that would cause any issue, or better safe than sorry, leave a comment below, let me know, and we'll go from there as to whether I need to order those pulleys in or not. Like I said, I could bend the one back, and that chip I wouldn't imagine would cause any failure, but just let me know in the comments. So it's actually a couple days later. I ended up getting caught up with having to help my brother haul wood, but picking it up here, and just wanted to show you guys after putting the parts through the mineral spirits how they look. So it ended up cleaning off pretty good. You know, they're still not perfect. They're quite used. I got some gasket that I got to get off of here, but cleans them up good for the most part. Here, but I have decided with the intake manifold here that I'm going to sandblast that. So I'll have to tape off all the ports and everything, sandblast it, and then I may powder coat it. We'll see what I decide at that point. Let me know what you guys think. If you think it would look better black, that's the color I would go with if I were to powder coat it. And then as for the turbo here, I'm trying to decide if I want to end up cleaning this up, taking it apart, and then powder coating that as well, or ceramic coating the hot side with a high temp ceramic coat. But trying to decide on that because I eventually plan to go to a bigger turbo, but currently with this one, you know, I obviously want to get it cleaned up, so it really depends on whether I want to fully take it apart and get everything coated and everything. So let me know what you guys think, what you'd like to see with that. But everything else came out pretty good. Just did some cleaning up and everything. I'm gonna have to polish up the wastegate dump here. And then also with the exhaust manifold, polish that up as well, really get them to shine good. I'm most likely going to wrap that exhaust manifold just so it cleans it up nice and it ends up keeping that heat out from the rest of the engine bay. I know that it was getting pretty hot with it not having that wrap. But other than that, that's where I'm at currently with the parts. We'll give you guys an update once I hear back from the machine shop on that head and when I drop off the block and the crank and to get parts ordered in. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I know it was a little bit more of a boring one. Cleaning parts isn't too exciting, but it's a part of the process and I want to take you guys along with every step. So like I said, comment as to what you would like to see with the different parts and everything. I'd like for you guys to influence how this build goes and everything. I'm excited to see the end result. It's going to be a little bit of a process, but subscribe if you want to keep watching, and we'll see you in the next one.